You see, the Veloster N has no business in the enthusiast car world. It makes no sense. Why does anyone care about Hyundai? What has Hyundai been doing? No one truly cares. It's not Toyota. It's not Mitsubishi. It's not Subaru. It's nothing special per se. But I think that's where everyone's wrong, where the enthusiasts are wrong. This offers you more than any car, I believe, on the market today. And anything you can buy old and new, the Veloster has it. And I'm going to show you why. Now let me show you why the Veloster N is just a little more special than everybody thinks. You see, everything in the Veloster is placed so right for an enthusiast. I mean, has a radio obviously, comes with Apple CarPlay, has all the fancy features that you would want in something a little newer, but it doesn't exceed it. There's just the right amount of buttons. You go onto the steering wheel, left side tells you there's a phone button, call people, talk to people, whatever you need to do, it's gonna do it. Fantastic. The right side shows you a ton of performance features, everything from G-force to turbo PSI to a bunch of other stuff that, frankly, when you're driving, you really don't care to look at anyway. The Veloster N is made for pretty much any kind of enthusiast, whether you want to drive automatic or manual. You see, not everybody wants to drive that manual, so it's alright, and you can opt for the DCT. I'll always go for the manual. It just gives you a little more feel, look, and it's just going to inspire you a little more to drive. But that's not going to take away if you go and get the DCT. The Veloster, if you get the later model, 21, 22, also come with these bucket seats. They have actually a cool light up N logo on them, and they hug you so well, so right, especially on these twisty turns that I'm on right now. You can just go, punch it, and you're just going to be able to enjoy the road and not have to worry about swaying back and forth or just being uncomfortable, because even though they're bucket seats, they offer a decent amount of comfort. But one of the best features that the Veloster N gives you is it teeters on the point of comfort and rawness at the same time, and it's all because of one little button, and that's this one right here. It has a flag on it. People call it the N button, N mode, flag button, whatever you want to call it. It does this thing where it really makes you feel like you're driving something that's focused on the drivers. It gives you the ability to stiffen up the suspension, stiffen up the steering, and on top of that, you're going to get this beautiful exhaust sound from the back without actually modifying. Because even though I love modifying, it's a thing that once you do one thing, it escalates to another, and you wind up finding yourself spending thousands of dollars just to find yourself not in what you expected. Yeah, you'll have more power, but with more power brings, well, unreliability, and it brings a slew of other issues. The Veloster N is a quirky, rare car. For example, it's got one door on the driver's side, yet two on the passenger side. And I don't know who made that bold move over at Hyundai, but it works. You get to utilize the car as a hatchback, small, nimble, but at the same time, you get to have the proper utility of a bigger car by having that third door. With all the stuff and all these things that the Veloster offers, it gives you this daily and this you know, raw feel for driving. My favorite thing is literally just simply driving. You could take this anywhere. It could be a short commute, long commute. It's just right. It does it just so good. You have a 6-speed manual here ready for you at hand. You have suspension that's ready, steering that's ready, and everything you could imagine. And I can rant on about the million things of why I love this car and all that stuff, but instead, I'll show you with a simple drive.